I would like to take this opportunity to introduce myself to you personally. My name is Kevin F. McCarthy, a namesake of the actor Kevin McCarthy, who starred in the film Invasion of the Body Snatchers in 1956, the year that I was born. At the time, my family lived in the James W. Johnson Public Housing Project in the Strawberry Mansion neighborhood of North Philadelphia. When I was a toddler, my parents bought a home in the Philadelphia suburb of Abington Township. Abington had one of the best public schools in the country. We had powerful football and track and field teams. I was a letterman of both. In my youth, I benefited from some great role models. My father, Fred, an Army and Air Force Reserve veteran, worked for Boeing Vertol. My mother, Jean, a devout Catholic, served the United States Postal Service as an equal employment opportunity specialist. My four uncles made a tremendous impact in my life. Sonny and Bobby were the maitre d' and assistant maitre d', respectively, at the Marriott Hotel Ballroom in Philadelphia. Ronald worked with the Reverend Leon Sullivan and his Opportunity Industrialization Center. Lester earned a master's degree from Boston College and served the United States government performing social work. The word pedigree comes to mind. I graduated from Abington in 1974 and studied business administration at Northeastern University, where I walked onto the football team. After college, I went into the real estate business and became aware of the real estate syndication industry. My thought was that if you combine the financial resources of professional black athletes and entertainers, you could solve many of the economic problems in inner city neighborhoods. I was an idealistic 26-year-old entrepreneur who had great aspirations and much to learn. So I studied the laws of success. I read Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, studied business people like Henry Ford, Sam Walton, and Bernie Marcus. And I became a master salesman under the tutelage of Tom Hopkins Champions Unlimited. Along the way, I had the opportunity to train and mentor a young man who aspired to become a professional football player. I not only taught him the fundamentals of the game, but I introduced him to all of the success training and poetry that I had learned by that time. If by Rudyard Kipling, Invictus by Ernest Henley, See It Through by Edgar A. Guest. I had the distinct honor and privilege of watching this young man grow and achieve the highest honor in college football, the Heisman Trophy. An achievement that blows my mind even as I speak. I tell you this not to take credit for his accomplishments, but to give you an idea of the excellence that I'm building into Inrciti Investments and Parramore One. My company is poised to play a major role in revitalizing inner city America. It is my belief that the United States of America needs financially strong and vibrant inner city neighborhoods to ensure its survival. We have all seen the civil unrest and destruction that's been taking place in this country. In real estate terms, America is the largest skyscraper on the planet, but has a crack in its foundation. If we do not repair the foundation, the entire structure is at risk. In my opinion, the cause of this crack in the foundation is the fact that inner city Americans, for the most part, do not have a stake in their communities. They are renters who can be moved at the whim of a landlord. They are consumers, subject to economic forces beyond their control. For many, the only solution is to take from others, whether it's in the form of street crimes against their neighbors or looting against business owners. Allow me to pose a rhetorical question. Do you think these people would loot stores and burn them to the ground if they had a financial stake in these companies? I think not. This is why a basic tenet of Inrciti Investments is to launch security offerings, maintaining an equity stake in the offering, just like any syndicator, but unlike any syndicator that I have seen, grant half of its equity to the citizens of that particular community. The idea is to make the entire community stakeholders, have them support the effort and bring value to the operation. Now let me address my partnership with you, the investor. I learned in Think and Grow Rich that every great organization is built upon the mastermind principle. Henry Ford, Sam Walton, Bernie Marcus all surrounded themselves with people smarter than themselves. I will do no less. My expertise is hitting the streets and bird dogging deals. As I identify and evaluate these deals, I will have appraisals and feasibility studies produced and present them to you, the unit membership. The unit membership will in essence become a mastermind group. Study the proposals, provide input, and vote to move forward on all projects. Furthermore, I am looking to one of you, my prospective partners, to bring your financial management expertise to this Opportunity Zone Fund by taking on the position of treasurer. I hope that you will join me in this quest to revitalize the Parramore neighborhood of Orlando, Florida. You will be investing your capital gain in a qualified Opportunity Zone Fund. You will have direct control over your funds. You will have the right to analyze all proposals and the power to vote on all projects. The residents of Parramore will become stakeholders of Parramore One Developments. They will own a share of Parramore One LLC and have the opportunity to earn a competitive wage and employee ownership of Parramore One businesses. I will be the Chief Executive Officer of the organization, pouring all of the drive, desire, and determination within me into Inrciti Investments and Parramore One, with the intention of producing a Heisman Trophy level of performance and making a positive impact in America. Thank you for watching, and please join me.